Hey you guys, so today I wanted to show you how to do this really easy summer updo. You can use this for a wedding or for prom. It's pretty easy and you only need a few things to actually achieve this look. So first, let's get started, but I wanted to tell you that it's not that hard to do. I know it looks really difficult, but trust me, if I can do it, you guys can do it. So what you're gonna need is just a blow dryer, you're gonna need some bobby pins, a little, kind of like a hair tie, a brush to detangle, a round brush, and some hairspray. So first what I'm gonna do is put my cream, I can't talk today, my cream quick slip in. And what this is gonna do is just ensure that the style will stay without feeling like it's really heavy or crusty. So at first I'm gonna part out on the side panels, and then I'm gonna do a mohawk area to round brush in a different direction. So the first thing I'm going to do is start at the bottom of my panel and just round brush and really take that hair off of its base and kind of lift it, give it volume. And by doing this, it's really going to make it easy for the hair to start moving in any direction you really want it to, because you're taking it out, straight out from its head or straight out from its base. So you can kind of pull, and it'll be a lot easier to manage when you're braiding and you're pulling the braid in opposite directions. So round brushing is really important. If you want to get volume for any style, this is really actually important to really create that foundation. So what I'm doing right now is from the, I guess you can call it a crown, mohawk to crown area, you're gonna round brush up. And like I said, that's just taking it off of the base of the hair and really pulling it straight out to achieve a really easy, manageable look. So I'm going to do that to kind of make that little bouffant thing that I call really pop and stand out. So now I'm going to take this little piece, and I kind of went from the eyebrow arch up and kind of did a little triangle section. So I tease it a little bit to kind of create a foundation, and then I'm going to smooth it out on the sides. And then next what I'm going to do is I'm going to split it in half and take them and kind of almost like a rope braid. And you guys don't have to do it like this. I like doing it like that because it almost makes it seem like it's a braid in itself going into a braid. So it has just a lot of dimension. So I just pinned it right after I took the two pieces and kind of rope braided it. So now what you're going to do on the side is you're going to go about a ½ inch behind the ear, and you're gonna start braiding, and you're gonna kind of go from ear to ear, going over the crown of the head. And if you wanna know what that looks like, I'll show you right now in this picture. It's gonna go from ear to ear, and then it's gonna follow the hairline to the nape, and then to the other side of the ear, kind of like a little swirl. So now I'm gonna kind of tilt my doll head, or my client, to the side, and go ahead and spray. Any kind of hairspray works. I use the Stay Strong from BellaMishella. And what that's going to do is just kind of put a film on the hair so it's easy to grab. I know sometimes if people have like thin or fine hair, it's hard to grab. So put some sort of hairspray on it to actually really add some texture to it. So now I'm just going to do a standard French braid. And I'm going to create probably about a 3 to 4 inch panel from ear to ear going over the top of the head. And what that's going to do is kind of look almost like a little halo when it starts going around, but it's going to create that swirl, and it's going to look really cool because it just adds so much dimension. It's going to look as if you tried so hard on this updo, but it's really going to be pretty easy. So yeah, like this, same thing. I'm just pulling, grabbing from each side. I even grabbed the little bouffant hair that was hanging, and I braided that in as well. So once you hit the other top of the ear, you're going to start to pivot. And then, so, I mean, it seems a little difficult, but when you're in it and you're looking at it and there's hairspray involved, it's actually pretty easy to, if you do make a mistake and it's not going in the angle that you want to, you can kind of undo a few and start again, just because it's so loose and really, I guess, a casual updo. Messy could look really good too. So what I'm doing is I'm pulling from the middle and from the nape area, which is the bottom of the hair, and I'm starting to go sideways, the opposite way of the first braid. So you might want to keep your tension, because what's going to happen is if you look at the bottom, it starts to bubble. If it starts doing that, just undo a few of the braids and just start pulling tighter. You're going to have to start pulling upwards once you hit the other side of the ear where you started from. And then once you run out of hair, just keep braiding straight out and straight up, just like so. Grab your hair tie and just go ahead and tie that off. Okay, so once you tied it off, go ahead and pull up and start swirling the rest of the braid that you did. Go ahead and bobby pin where it needs to go, maneuver. Don't worry about tugging and pulling. The messier the better, because then it looks really interesting and cool. Go ahead and tuck in. I shouldn't use a purple hair tie, but use a hair colored rubber band. That works better. I just only had purple. And then go ahead and bobby pin in place, and you're pretty much done. So here it is. Go ahead and adjust, pin if you need to, but that's it. I mean, literally it only took me about 10 minutes to do. Super easy. If you find that there are these little spots, kind of bald spots where the hair is, go ahead and tug and pull and kind of pin down. Usually with a normal person, the hair is a little bit more dense, but because it's a doll head, the hair isn't as dense as a normal person's hair would be. So that's it, you guys. I hope you love this look. This one was my favorite to do. Comment below, let me know what you think, and send me pictures if you do the same hairstyle. But that's it. I love you guys, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.